Hi, and welcome to WDWP.co. Why do we play? I'm Dave,
Chad.
and today we're going to talk about Destiny. Everyone's been talking about it. I'm sure you guys have seen that over 4 million people checked out the beta, which is also the highest number for any beta out there. The anticipation is killing people. Release date, we're down to September 9th, so we're almost there. And we're just going to talk about the beta today and just share our stories with you and our first impressions of it. So, yeah, what did you think, man?
I enjoyed it. As anybody on my Twitter could see, I had a callus from the
Yeah, you did. That's right.
the imprints from playing it too long. But I thought it was good. I thought it looked great. I did think there was a bit of a comparison for Halo.
Yeah, a little bit.
So like elites, grunts versus whatever those forearm friggin' things were, and their
the Fallen.
minions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those, but I don't know whether that was recycling or just a nod to, hey, this is what we did too. So I don't know. I loved it though.
I mean, yeah, it did have that little bit of a Halo vibe to it, but at the same time, I mean, like when we noticed it, I pointed out just during combat, when I was walking around with my assault rifle, and one of these guys that was behind a rock just kept firing a few shots at me, except I just kind of instinctively just kind of moved behind, and they just kind of flew right by me. And it felt really reminiscent of a Needler from way back when. But besides that, it just felt fresh and unique for a change. Just the whole open world, open universe aspect to it, and just like in the opening sequences when you're first introduced, when they come to Mars, and the Traveler's just there, hanging overhead, and they talk about the Traveler and the darkness that followed it here, and apparently you being asleep for a very long time.
Yeah, now, how does that work? Were we in a car?
I don't know. I mean, as one of these Guardians, it's like you're awoken from this deep sleep or something. I don't know much of the story, actually.
Yeah, it seems like the thing flew in and found us in a car lot or broken down cars or something. So I'm wondering, my guy was a machine, but I mean, not all of them are obviously machines. There's humans.
There's humans, there's Exos, which I think is machine, and there's another race in there.
People looking.
I forget what they're called. I tried all three classes too, all three races.
Does it make a difference?
I mean, in your appearance-wise, yes.
Other than that?
Not that I could see, besides the class differentiations themselves, which is also cool. It doesn't really feel like Halo in that aspect, because you can be a Titan, like your heavy tank class, a Hunter, which is more of your ranged class, I guess, and Warlock, which is more of your mage or your magical power kind of guy. And you started off, I think, the same way I did as a Titan, right?
Yeah. I just like running in and shooting things, but I also spec'd out a Warlock, so I didn't try the other one at all, so can't speak on that one.
I mean, I tried all three just to get a good dose and variety of everything. Titan I love, though.
Yeah.
Just being able to take all those bullets.
Well, the superpower, or whatever you want to call
Like
it.
a Hulk smash almost, where you just kind of come down and just disintegrate everybody around that area you're in.
I didn't so much like that when I was battling the spider bullet sponge.
That spider tank at the end of Strike.
Right up to it. You know what I mean? So it would have been nice to have a projectile at that point. But other than that, I really like the weapons. I'm wondering, does it have the same kind of deal as Borderlands, where the weapons are different like that?
I think so. I mean, because you noticed there was like a different element class, like a little bit of fire or something else in a weapon.
Purple stuff, the void.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether can you imbue weapons later with those, or stuff like that.
Well, what I did notice when using a weapon in combat, because a lot of it's like an MMO too, so you have like your gear that you're wearing, your weapons, your loadouts, but depending on the weapon or armor you pick up, you can upgrade that.
Yeah.
And different things that come along, you have to use that and gain that, so you can reload weapons faster, or you can carry more grenades, or you can regen your power faster, or certain different things that help you be a better Guardian in that universe.
I like that. I don't know. I'm big on the guns. Borderlands was huge for me.
It was for me too.
You could just find whatever, and I used to compare guns, and I remember having unique guns to my guy, and I'm hoping it's more like that. Like my guy has a gun that your guy could potentially get, but it's like a 1 in a 4,650,000 chance or something.
There's so many different combinations that are out there.
Yeah, so I'd be into that. Not that having the same gun would be a problem, interchangeable ammunition or whatever, which obviously you could see in that. But
yeah,
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, talking about customizable classes, just so many different things to choose from. Not quite as many options as Borderlands, but
Well,
enough variety in there.
There's probably going to add more, right? I mean,
oh yeah, with all the extra content and the exploring you'll be able to do. I mean, we've seen the assault rifles, sniper rifles, shotguns, pistols, some cool things like plasma rifle.
That's my favorite by far.
Rocket launchers, heavy machine guns.
I didn't use a rocket launcher at all. Did you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did on one of my other playthroughs because you can rock the primary weapon, you can rock your secondary weapon, you can rock your heavy weapon, and one
Just like Borderlands.
which is pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, the rocket launcher is pretty badass.
Man, all right. Because I didn't try it at all. I had a heavy machine gun, that plasma rifle.
Yeah.
And then I switched between two guns. I had a double burst or tri-burst one with a badass scope on it for distance.
Yeah.
And then an up-close machine gun. So, but that plasma rifle, I didn't expect to see anything that would replace my shotgun in any game at all. I beat Half-Life 2 only using a shotgun pretty much, unless there was something in the distance. So
yeah.
I love the shotgun. But
I mean, I did rotate through all three character classes just to get that good feel, and the Titan one being the most fun. But I almost always, for my primary, used an assault rifle. When I went to the hunter class, I did use a sniper rifle.
okay.
And I got actually pretty good with that. Secondary with my Titan was always a shotgun, but with my my hunter, I started using the plasma rifle after watching that video you did.
Thing's awesome, man.
Yeah, it really is. And for the heavy, I switched. The Titan had the heavy machine gun, and the hunter had the rocket launcher. And my warlock was my last class I did, and it was assault rifle most of the time. I varied it up with the shotgun and the plasma rifle, and I chose another rocket launcher. But the abilities too, like between the classes, being a warlock and throwing that like orb of energy down, or
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash with the Titan. And
What's the third one?
The hunter one was what everyone kept calling the golden gun, because when you triggered it, you had 3 bullets. But if you shot somebody once, like they're dead. If you nick somebody, you might take their shield and fire another one. They're dead.
Okay.
With enemies, even the big guys, dead. Like,
do they have a grenade? Okay, so Titan guy has a grenade that's concussion, and it goes like this. Does theirs set up a little trap? Is that what that is?
Yeah, the warlock I think does that one. I
don't know if I ever upgraded
it's cool. Like the grenades are upgradable too, and different abilities that you can do. And there's one that you can throw that has a bunch of little ones that go out.
Yeah.
I saw some of that on the other thing we got to talk about, which is PvP, player versus player. That was really cool going to a place they had called, I want to say Citadel, but that's the wrong word. Citadel's from Halo.
I forget.
I feel so bad for not knowing this. It wasn't part of the Traveler, and it wasn't on Earth, it wasn't the Moon. It was
a separate fight.
Yeah, it was a separate thing over here. Damn it. Crucible. Yeah. Playing a few rounds in there was pretty cool, except for the moon level. I hated the moon level, all those damn vehicles rolling around.
Kind of boring, yeah. But no, I like the PvP. I didn't think I would, because I lost the taste for Halo after Halo 2. I picked it back up again with 4, but no, I really liked it. I liked the fact that it was my character. It wasn't just the guy I built up and then here's generic red player.
Yeah.
Play with him. You know what I mean? I was like,
it was your guy from... even in the opening cutscene, like it happened once or twice for me, where you come down and you put the flag down and the flag comes out, and you can see like, that's the headpiece I'm wearing, that's the chest plate I'm wearing, those are the leggings I got.
I kind of wish it wasn't like a crapshoot though. You know what I mean? My guy ends up looking like a Harley Quinn edition, GTI or whatever, with all different parts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mismatched. I kind of want to just some way to earn a bunch of money and then just go to the store and buy all black material. You know what I mean?
Well, I did that too for a little bit. Like when you can go to the store, there's different things you can buy, like weapons or gear. Other things being speeder bikes, like the ones you can pull out on planets, which are straight out of what do you call it? Return of the Jedi.
Even the same noise.
Oh yeah. And besides upgrading those, you can upgrade your ship. I was one of the few guys that actually just changed my ship later down the line. Oh yeah, just so I could see it. And they do vary in their color and their trajectory and different
so when
things that come
flying like this,
yeah, you can see like your different self right there.
Ah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it was cool. Like one of the strike missions we did, and I think one of the PvP missions. It was cool just seeing a new me.
Damn it.
Well, I guess the only other thing left to talk about would be length of the game, because it's the first ever that a company said this is our 10-year project. and I even said it like a little bit ago. Like, can you imagine playing Destiny in 2024?
I don't think it's possible, at least not on the current systems. But I don't know. I'm not going to discredit them or anything, but I just think that's a long time.
A long ass time. I mean, that's a console generation.
And is it this game? So if I buy this disc or this downloadable copy, do they just augment this the whole time, or is there Destiny 2?
Is there going to be DLC that we continuously get, and how much will that have to cost?
How big is this universe? Are they going to have to make a new game?
All these questions. I mean, but the one thing that we read a little bit of earlier today was one of the guys from Bungie saying how level 20 is only really the beginning. And in the beta, you can only go up to level 8, which you could cap in like a day. It was pretty quick. But to have that be your starting point almost, after doing all those hours and hours of quests already, and to lead on to what's next, never say never, but...
I'm looking forward to it. I mean...
Yeah, it was great. It was an awesome ride.
So, Forza Horizon is September, like, something?
It's at the end of September.
Okay, so I'll have time to play this.
Yeah, because it comes out September 9th. And the only other thing in between that for me was Diablo in August. But that's it, really. The other stuff's in October and November.
Yeah, all I want's Horizon and Destiny. So, I don't know, I was pleasantly surprised with the beta. I think they did a great job, not that they're watching this. But if you are, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, especially making it free, that was awesome.
Really awesome.
Then I didn't have to pay for anything. Not that I won't. I'm going to buy it. But I think that'll about do it, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Well, thanks for listening and reading, and game on.